guys, welcome back. I said today I'm going to upload 2 videos, so this is the best second video. So please welcome back to this channel. I'm so happy to have you. To my old subscribers, thank you. To my new subscribers, welcome to this family. And please don't forget to also follow me and like the pages on all of our social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also have a podcast channel which is also available on Spotify, on Anchor, on your iPhone podcast, your Google Podcasts, Bakers, and so much more. So please, I am Winnie Joe on all platforms. I'll be very grateful. I'll be very, very grateful. So right now, I told you that I'm going to give 2 rants, and so this is my second rant. First of all, my struggle getting NIN in Nigeria. I mean, what is NIN? First of all, NIN is like your national identity number. Normally, this NIN registration and everything, it started long time ago, from 2005 or so, and then they were giving cards. The cards had this ATM chip at a time and all of that. At the time, we all forgot about it. Some people were able to get the cards, some people weren't able to get the cards. So Nigeria just forgot about it and all of that, till when this new Minister of Digital Communications, and I don't know the next of the names, Mr. Pantami, yeah, when this new Minister Pantami came on board, and he made it mandatory and said it's for you to be able to operate your SIM, for you to be able to use your SIM to make calls and all of that, to make it remain valid, for you to be able to do some official things in Nigeria, like your international passport, like your voter's registration, your BVN, and so many other things. You need that name. Then the whole struggle began. Hey, everywhere was overfilled up. There were no computers. Even presently, there's still no computers, crowd and all of that. In Nigeria, we are 200 million people. And then telling 200 million people to get their name done during a pandemic within 2 weeks or weeks, having their lines disconnected. You can imagine the rush that would cause. And yes, there were big rush, and you see all over the media and newspaper pages, people were complaining and saying, how do you expect 200 million people? In fact, the minors amongst these 200 million, let's just say it's 100 million, let's just say half of the population, they are minors, for instance. So you're expecting 100 million people to get their NIN done in 2 weeks. And so they discovered, probably someone advised them that this is actually impossible. It was not possible right now. And then they extended it and extended it and extended it. The thing is this: if you want to actually renew your international passport, as I said earlier, you would need this name. And then I wanted this name to be done for my kids. We went to one of the centers in Uniben, and we were there like on a Friday. We were there like 5 a.m. and our numbers were like number 40. I said number 40 by 5 a.m. People were already there and gathered and all of that. So they said, okay, you would need this, you would need that, and we didn't have it there. So we had to just go until we'd come back on the Monday. On the Monday, 5 a.m., we were also there. Luckily, this time we were number 7. So we had to wait till, I'm so sorry for the noise, we had to wait till the officials came in, and this time was around like 7:30 to 8, or probably just say 8 a.m. Then they came in, and they started using the list we wrote down to call people in and all of that. And then they called us and said, oh, I'm here. Before I could get my bag and take my kit and let us get the NIN done, they've called someone else. I was like, hello, you just called me, and I said, I'm with kids. You don't expect me to start rushing and checking on my body and pushing people aside when I'm with children, little children. I said, no, I wouldn't do that. I said, no, yes, I already called our number, he doesn't care anymore, and all of that. So by the time we were finally able to squeeze ourselves through the crowd, we are number 13. And then we wrote our name as number 13. I was like, oh, no problem, as long as we got it done. Do you know, this time I'm talking about is 8 a.m. We sat down till 10, and we're like, number 13. And the number of people you've only attended to is just like 5 people by 10 a.m. in 2 hours. What happened? You see people chipping in, and then they'll smuggle them into the office to get them captured. And when you ask them, say, no, this one came 2 weeks ago, he had issue, that's why it's come. No, this one came. No, this one is my brother. This one is my sister. This one is my neighbor. No, this one is special case, and all of that. So people that were just coming, we are getting their NIN done. Why those of us that came since 5 a.m. was just sitting down, and then we just couldn't take it anymore. Chaos started. And I'm going to show you the video of what happened.
Wait. This guy is too small. If you break my phone, I'll break your phone. If you break your phone, I will. If you break your phone, you do it.
So that was the video of what happened, and you see the man's face. He was looking unremorseful. In fact, there was this pregnant woman. Yes, I'm going to show you again. This pregnant woman trying to use pregnancy to cause like, you know, we call it ozeba in Nigeria, trying to cause an issue so that you could easily just eat and say, oh, I'm dead. So I don't know what her plan was, but she kept coming to the front with her big tummy and like, and I was like, madam, please, can you go and sit down? She said, no, that we are all shouting at our boss that she cannot just sit down, all of that. I said, is that so? So who do you think is ready to pay hospital bill or ready to explain to your family about a pregnant woman that got it? I said, why are you trying to cause more chaos and confusion? And besides, what you are saying is not in any way helping the situation. The situation right now is that people have been here, like this time around, this like 12 noon. People have been there since 5 a.m. and you've not even been able to attend to more than 5 people. Instead, a lot of crowd have been coming in. In fact, those people that were not there, that were just trooping in 1, 2 like that, there are more than 20 already. There was light, the system was fast. And you know what? Before they gave us the form, they actually collected 500 naira each from all of us. So you can imagine that crowd of like, let's say 300 people, and they collected 500 naira. We asked, what is the form? What's the 500 naira for? They said, oh, it's for the form. And right there on the form is written, this form is not for sale. Like, Nigeria wanted us to register for NIN, and you are telling us to buy the form and all of that. So who takes the money? There's no remitter generated for this. There's nothing like go and pay into an account or a government official giving you an official receipt for this. And they were just, that was just by the way. We said, well, this is Nigeria. So for my 2 kids, I had to pay 500, and like that. And so other people had to do that. Do you believe that the man at the end of the day refused to attend to us because we are trying to stand up for our rights? We are trying to say, no, this is not done, this is not acceptable. People have been on ground. There's a name, there's supposed to be orderliness. And you see that immigration man, that man, I don't even know what he's there for. Whether he is there for to maintain law and order, whether he's there to make sure that the process goes smoothly, I really don't know why he's sitting down there. But the man was just sitting and moping. At the end of the day, said, well, we don't have any option. If the man says he's not going to register, he's the boss over there. If he says he's not going to register us, then he doesn't have any option. We're like, while on uniform, you are supposed to be the representative of the government. You're supposed to make sure that the citizens are well served. Like, I don't even know why you're even sitting down there if you have no use. And the man was just there. You can see old women and so many other people in the background. In fact, I had to hold my 2 sons, hold my phones, hold my bag because the chaos was too much. At the end of the day, that man refused to get the NIN done for my kids. Yeah, because we stood up for our rights. We told him this is wrong. And not just us, about 6 other people. He refused to get our NIN done. And so I ended up not doing it for my kids at that particular center. It was like, last week I was able to do it at another center in Air Force Base. I said at least if they are following, if they are running crazy in any other centers in Nigeria, at least inside the Air Force Base, there should be orderliness. And hence we went there and we were able to get it done. That's like the first instance. It was really, really crazy. In fact, it was more crazier than I am narrating it right now. It was more crazier. If the government can actually make this thing done in like the category, the number of people that could have done this by now could have been much if there are more computers, if there are more hands, if there's no extortion. Imagine an old woman coming there and they told her she must pay 500. Like she said, I don't have 500. I just want to register my name so that they don't block my SIM. My SIM, I bought it for 100 naira, and you're telling me to pay for a form for 500. Now, what are the benefits the 500 naira entails? What comes with it? They said, well, no, that it's for the printing, it's for the paper. Aren't you supposed to print it before? Aren't you supposed to use paper to print? Like, there was allocation by the federal government for all of this. Huge amount of allocation. I mean, we are talking about trillions and billions of naira. And we are telling the citizens that we have to pay for our own paper. In fact, this country is really, really frustrated. Even when you try to do the right thing, you just end up still being victimized. You end up still being tired and frustrated. It was that bad. You know, in my own case, I wanted to actually modify my name, and in fact, I think that's a story for another day. Do you know that I actually couldn't get it done? I had to go to a private center before he tried to manipulate my name. Nigeria cannot tell me what name to bear. I bear a compound name without an hyphen, and they said, well, their system cannot capture that. What do you mean that your system cannot capture my name? I have a compound name without an hyphen, and then said I must put an hyphen. So sorry for that noise. The church service going on. They said I must put an hyphen, and it was about to cause another issue again, and I just like, all right, put the hyphen. Probably I will just do an affidavit of one and same person. So because some of my documents, but most of all my documents, is a compound name without an hyphen, and now this is going to be the only document I have with an hyphen. And like, so sorry about that. And like, this document, as they say, supersedes every other document. So it was quite a dilemma. In fact, I don't think there's anything we can actually get done in Nigeria so easily and calmly. It's really, really that bad. So thank you all for listening to my rants today. I think I feel much more better. I feel more relieved speaking about this. So I hope the government gets to see this video. People in charge of these things get to see this video and work more on it. I would really, really be grateful. This video is not to take a job away from anybody, but to just make sure that they just improve. It just improve the life of the citizens, improve processes, improve procedures, and let's us be happy for once. That's all we just want. Nigerians are happy people. We really don't take things to heart. But when these things continue to occur, frustration, depression, they all begin to set in. So thank you all for listening to my rants. Please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe, and know that this channel is more about vlogging. It's not about careers, motherhood, and sometimes gossips and rants just like this. So thank you all for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all the other platforms. I am Winnie Jo worldwide, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your YouTube, on your Anchor, on your podcast, everywhere. I am Winnie Jo. Thank you, and God bless you.